respond, then let Destiny and Nick go into it however they'd like.
We're going off into the weeds.
The only example of systemic violence brought about by bringing communism into action is nowhere near as bad as all of the fucking death toll under capitalism. We talk about people dying in famines and whatnot under communist dictatorship. 7 million people every year die because they don't have access to fucking food. We have an abundance of food, and people are still dying. People are still dying because of famine and other diseases that are born out of famine. That is a consequence of the capitalist structure that we exist under, and yet you never point the finger at that. The issue that I have with this is that we're talking currently about right-wing terror versus left-wing terror, okay? Right-wing terror versus left-wing terror. There's nothing it's such a dumb rebuttal to be like,
it's not.
Give me examples of how this has happened recently. Like
left-wing terror groups are the most populous terror groups after jihadis around the world. You've got all sorts of like Marxist, Leninist revolution.
Can you just can you give me
How do you quantify that?
Okay, well, fine. I'll look it up.
Well, okay. I mean, I didn't know if you had enough.
So you might as well. You don't have anything. Like you don't. You just say it.
Hold on, he's gonna look it up.
Things without backing it up, or not knowing that it's like an actual like.
Let him look it up.
Sorry, what are you asking me there, Hasan?
You said that the left-wing groups are the most populous groups, terrorist groups, after jihadi groups. That's what you said.
Yes.
I thought in the United States, isn't most of the people that were killed last year, or was it 2017? Were because of right-wing extremist groups?
Study. You're gonna trigger Nick, but it's
100%. Fuck. Is there any Jewish controlled study people that look into these types of stats that Nick would trust, or?
You know, it's funny. I noticed that me and Sargon are actually trying to make cogent points, and it seems like there's just no shortage of misdirection, disingenuous, sort of smarmy little remarks from you guys. I think Sargon is trying to make the point that, and he said this at the beginning, everybody has their shooters. That was the point. The point was to say that if you look at any political ideology that you could even interpret as moderate, none of them intrinsically are more violent than any other, or even if that's the case, then it's marginal. Because we could look at something like Islam, for example. Are we to say that the 30,000 terror attacks since 9/11 committed in the name of Islam is because Islam is intrinsically violent? Now, you would probably disagree with that, but you say that to simply observe these massive demographic changes that are happening in Western countries is in and of itself something that is a call to violence. So this sort of argument, which is so derivative about which has killed more, capitalism or communism, I think the point was to say that if you're advocating communism, certainly we can find people that have killed in the name of communism. If you're advocating socialism, we can find people who have killed in the name of paganism in the last 10 years.
Well, yeah, so the problem is that
can't, but two, more importantly than that, sorry, Destiny, I just need to make one point. One, you can't, and two,
you can.
There are some people who have done that, but more importantly than that, the ideology itself is an economic reorganization versus Nazism or fascism is based upon exclusion. And the principle of exclusion is a never-ending fucking series of people becoming more and more violent in an effort to push out these people. And the many debates that you had with Destiny outed you for having this sort of perspective. Am I incorrect?
Really
again, with the passive-aggressive sort of up-talking. No, incorrect. Number one, you can point to people who have killed in the name of left-wing ideologies. The Kurds in the Middle East are communists, and they're among the most violent people in the world.
Yeah, they kill ISIS.
No. Are you stupid? ISIS is fighting the Kurds. The Kurds are Marxists.
They also fight
ISIS, dumbass.
No, Turkey considers them communist revolutionaries.
What a joke.
Turkey's not killing them because of communism. Turkey's killing them because they're an ethnic minority that Turkey oppresses severely.
What a joke. What a joke.
You think it's a gotcha moment?
The Kurds are ISIS?
I'm fully in favor of an independent nation state of Kurdistan. Okay, brother? Let me tell you.
I don't even know what you're saying at this point. You said that
because you have no knowledge over the things you speak of. You just speak in generalities and
quite the opposite. Vague... You think that the Kurds are not left-wing and Marxist?
No, of course they are. But the people that are being violent against are either the Turkish military or ISIS terrorists.
Excuse me, they commit terror attacks in Turkey all the time. Read about it.
The PKK, which is a terror cell, which I disagree with and I don't like.
Okay, but you can't have it all ways then.
The Kurds are killing ISIS.
always, then look at how ridiculous you look. You just admitted that they have terror cells, but I disagree with it.
I don't think that an entire ethnic identity is a monolith.
Okay, guys, let's calm down.
That's the difference.
All right, guys,
you and I have this. I'm not an identitarian.
Guys, let's calm down.
Your IQ is less than 100.
Guys, relax. Let's calm down. Asmongold, go ahead.
Less than 100, but you thought I said the Kurds are ISIS. I said they're killing ISIS. You have no understanding of
please.
You have no understanding.
Yeah. You're really mad, dude.
Guys, please stop.
Are we ever going to have the last word here?
Believe me, Squad W does not want to come out.